Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Junior Varsity game between the Slippery Rock Panthers on the right and the First Baptist Eagles on the left. If I have the team name wrong, I'm sorry, but well, it was in your chance, so I just took it and went with it because I forgot to ask beforehand. Referee checking it up, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back from the break. May or may not have been ads there, but nonetheless it went black and came back. Number 0 starting off with a service for the Eagles. Makes it over, met by Mia. Various names. I've completely forgotten how to pronounce your name. I am apologizing. Number 0 with the service. Not really. Psych. Service hitting the net. It is a 1-1 game. Mia, I got it. Thank you, Benj, for screaming out the name. Mia with the service. Makes it over the net. Number 13 bumping that one back. Mia getting a hand on it, but not able to get it upward enough. And it is now a 2-1 game in favor of the Eagles. Number 6 service. Met by Bailey, getting it over. Number 0 setting it backwards, and number 8 bumping that one forward. Number 5 getting a hand on it and able to get that one over. Bailey with the first hit, Helena with the secondary, and Bailey spikes that one over the net. Goes off number 8 and down to the floorboards. Looks like Bailey's up to serve. 2-2 is the score. Goes careening over, dug up by number 8. Gets the secondary hit. Number 0 made that first initial dig. If you want to call it that. Or if you want to call it a bump, go ahead and do that as well. Bailey with the service. 3-2. Panthers are in the lead. Almost skimming over the top of the net. Looks like it just hit the center of the ball. Just about hit the center, or the white line on the top of the net. Number 13 with the service for the Eagles. Goes up, but just short of the net. It is now a 4-3 game in favor of the Panthers. Helena service. (13) over to number 0. Gets that one up. Number 7 with the final hit. Not far enough. Panthers now at 5 and First Baptist at 3. Service by Helena is out of bounds. Number 8 is up the bat. Hits the top of the net and does not make it over. So very close. Madison Lott is up to serve, and it looks like we have a substitution. Brooke comes in, and Helena taking the bench. It is a 6-4 game. Service met by 0 and out of bounds. Service one-armed by number 7, keeping it alive is number 13, and nobody there to make that final hit. Panthers at 8, and the Eagles at 4. High and far. Number 8 able to return that one. Mia going into the middle. It looks like Bailey with the final. Mia able to get it over the net. Mia into the middle for Katrina, sending it back over to Mia. Spikes that one over with the right hand. Number 8 gets it up. Number 0 gets it into the middle. Looks like number 7 with the final bump hits the top of the net and goes down. It is a 9 for the Panthers and 4 for First Baptist. Come on, girls. Madison Lott with the service. Just out of bounds. 9-5. Substitution for First Baptist. Number 1. For number 5. Number 1 service. Met by Mia going into the middle for Katrina, bumping it backward for Ellie. Gets it over the net. Number 7 hitting it back. Mia keeping it alive. Katrina striking it over the net. Number 0 sending that back. Katrina spiking it once again. It looks like number 1 going into the middle for number 0 over to 7. Spikes that one up and over the net. Diving for it is Ellie, but not able to keep up with it. It is a 10-6 game. Maybe. It is a 9-6 game, just like I said. Number 1 service met by Mia going into the middle. Katrina calling that one. Number 0 over to 7. Spikes that one down. No one able to get there for it. Number 7 with a decent spike right there. Just turn your back to the camera. It's fine. Don't show your face. It's cool. I don't care. It's a 9-7 game. I'm going to die. It's almost the end of the season, and this stand still just frightens the jeebers out of me. Number 1 bumping that one up into the middle. Number 7 able to get that one across. Mia's there for the initial hit, going to Katrina, setting up Mia, coming up with a spike with her right hand. Number 8 going over to number 0, sending that one into the center. Number 7 hitting out with the tips of her fingers, and Bailey sending that one back. 7 hitting it over the net. Katrina with that one arm hit does not make it upward, and the Eagles are 1 point within the Panthers. Mapping oxygen tank. Number 1 with a service met by Mia, going over to Ellie, getting that one forward to Katrina, back sending that one over the net. Number 0 sending that one right back. Mia's there to send that one over. Number 0 plays ping pong. And it looks like Mia over to Katrina, sets up Mia, spikes that one over once more. And down to the floor. Fine, don't just look at the camera for. Ellie service for the Panthers. 10-8 to score, and it is 11-8 now. Number 8 missing that hit, and it looks like Ellie gets her first non-returned ball service thing. Now we got a substitution for First Baptist. Number 3 coming onto the court, and number 13 going off onto the bench. Service by Ellie is out of bounds by about a foot. It is an 11-9 game. Panthers are in the lead by 2. Number 7 service, inbounds. I'm not sure if that was on camera because, well, Bailey's shoulders were kind of there. I'm not sure what we got on camera, what we didn't. Throw a replay up. 7 service, inbounds. Probably already did that. Number 7 with the service. Met by Lott going over to Mia. Lott not able to spike it over with enough manpower, or woman power, girl power. We'll go with girl power. Sounds more related to the situation. Number 7 with the service, met by Mia. Goes up into the front for Katrina. Goes over to Bailey. Spikes that one down with the might of 1,000 suns. It is an 11-12 game. My hand itches. Why is my hand itch? You guys need to know this, because I'll share my pain with you. 11-12, number 7 with the service for First Baptist. Lott going down on the floor for it, but not able to get under it, and it is now an 11-13 game. And one of the varsity members trying to get the junior varsity into the game. Boost that morale. Number 7 service met by Brooke. Going over to Maya? Yeah. Bailey with that final hit, sending that one over. Lott's there to send that one right back, and it's number 1 going over to 0 into the middle for number 6, I believe. Yes. Bailey into the middle for Katrina. Backside to Mia. Able to get that one up and over with that basketball shot style. Number 0 bumping that one over. Getting to it was Mia. Katrina with secondary. Bailey finalizes that play. Number 1 with the bump up. 8 keeps it going into the wall. It goes. Good spike by Bailey. 12-13, and a substitution for the Panthers. Helena coming onto the court, and Brooke going off. There's Katrina's service. Panthers down by 1. Right by 0. Number 7 with the secondary hit. It makes it over the net. Mia's there to send that one over to Helena. Thumps that one up and over. Number 6 returns that one. Bailey with the first hit. Helena back setting that one one-handed over the net and down to the floor. I'm sorry if I did not get that on camera. I thought I was more zoomed out than I really was. I don't really look at the camera while I'm recording these games. It is a 13-13 game. Katrina with the service. Out of bounds. Panthers down by 1 once more. The reason I don't look at the camera is I have to do commentary. and I can't see the numbers through the camera screen that I have. That's basically the size of my palm. Mia with the first hit, Bailey with the secondary, and it looks like number 1's there to dig that one up over to 0, sets that one into the middle, back to number 1, able to finish off that play. Ellie's there with the first hit, Elena able to finish off the play, number 7 sending that one into the middle, number 3 hits that with her left arm over the net. Ellie to Helena gets that one over the net, number 0 over to number 3, back sets into the netting and down to the floor. And it is now a 14-all game, and Mia up to bat for the Panthers. Substitution for First Baptist first. 13 going out, or 13 coming on, and 3 goes on to the bench. The service is short of the net. It is now a 15-14 game in favor of the Eagles, and another substitution for the Eagles. Number 5 taking the court, and number 1 comes off. Number 6 serving for First Baptist. Met by Katrina diving forward. Number 13 returning that one. Helena getting into the back row. Mia able to finish off that play somehow. And it is down. What a bump from the back row. Bailey serving the 15-all game. Why is it so hot in here? Hits the net and goes down. 16 for the Eagles and 15 for the Panthers. Ball is short of the net. One error for another. I'm sweating. It is October. 16-16. Helena up the bat. Did I get that point of contact on camera? I really hope I did. I'll try to look at the camera more. Helena with the service. That one was out of bounds, and is now a 17-16 game. 17-17 game, just like I said beforehand. I swear I've never been wrong in my commentary. A great service is short of the net. Panthers regain the lead at 18-17. Substitution for the Panthers. Helena going off, and it looks like Brooke coming onto the court. Madison Lott with the service, met by number 0. Number 7 with the secondary hit, finishes it off. Ellie, back to Katrina, back to Ellie. Spikes that one up and over the net. Number 0 able to keep it alive. Ellie diving for it and is not able to get there in time. Lott was about to cream her in the face with her kneecap. 18-all. The 5 service is a good one. Mia hits it off. Brooke's bigger sister, Madison, diving for it. Number 5 service. Mia able to keep it up. Diving for it is Bailey, but not able to get under it. 18-20. Eagles are winning. Number 5 service met by Ellie, going to Katrina, setting it up and over the net. Number 6 able to return it. Ellie getting it forward to Katrina, setting up Mia with a short set. Number 6 able to get it up. Number 7 hitting it up even more over the net. It goes. Katrina keeps it up. Ellie finishes off the play and down to the floor. Such enthusiasm. This isn't golf. You're allowed to cheer. It is a 19-20 game. Make my muffin a marshmallow. That's an ace, and it is now a tie game at 20 apiece. Candy cane's falling down. That's the candy cane. It's falling. Is it still dripping? It's just falling apart here. First this candy cane's falling down, then the referee's water bottle. And Kenny Kane looks fine for now. Servicing by Ellie. Out of bounds. 21-20. Panthers are only down by 1. Number 7 service. Met by Ellie, getting into the middle. Mia keeps it alive, and Brooke diving for it, but not quite able to get under it. 3-point. We are only 3 services away from closing out this game. Eagles at 22, and the Panthers at 20. We're fixing it up. I believe she has athletic tape, also known as, you know, the stuff you wrap your ankles with. Or really any other body part to keep it stiffened up. I think we're just taping it to the net itself. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. If we have a picture of the tape job, put it up now. There it goes. Not all heroes wear capes. Number 7 with the service. Maddie over to Katrina. And Mia able to finish off that play. 8 goes off 3's forehead. Man, I mean, if you want to deflect it like that, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Helena comes onto the court and Brooke going off. There's a 21-22 game. Panthers are still down by 1, but they're still in it. Katrina service at by 0, going into the middle for number 6, finishing off the play. Ellie to Helena dumps that one off. Number 0 able to get a hand on it. Number 3 setting that one over the net. Bailey is there, up and not over the net. Diving forward is Bailey, not able to get under it. Number 3 was able to set that one over the net for the First Baptist point. Number 0 with the service, 21-23 is the score. Panthers are down by 2. Inbounds, Bailey hits it up and out of bounds. Match point for First Baptist. Number 0 service hits the top of the net and goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the match. First Baptist at 25 and the Panthers at 21. On to game 2. Referees enjoying the game. Welcome to game 2 between the Slippery Rock Baptist Panthers. Actually, I think we're just the Slippery Rock Panthers and the First Baptist Mighty Eagles, as they called it in their chant. I'm not actually 100% sure of their name, but it looks like Sela is up to Sela. Sela? Sela. This is gonna bother me now. Jill with the spike comes into the net with it, and the Panthers are down 1-0. Is it Sela or Sela? Where is she on the wall? I'm gonna go with Sela, because I remember her sister telling me off about it. Number 13 with the service goes off Kana, and Jill able to save that play. Black. Kana sending that one back. 0 plays ping pong with her. Jill with the hit. Gets it up and over the net. I did not realize how far zoomed in I was. I apologize. 1-1 is the score. Sorry, my brain just kind of, you know, exploded. Then everyone rebuilt it real quickly. Service by Jill goes down uncontested. Such enthusiasm, action. Such enthusiasm, much wow. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Jill with the service. And that, my friend, is inbounds. 2 in a row, back to back. Towing off the line, judge Pastor Bailey. 3-1, and Jill service met by number 6, sending that one back inbounds and uncontested, it looks like. (3-2). And they're still in the lead by 1. Number 8 with the service for the Mighty Eagles. Mighty, mighty eagle. You know what? If I could play that song right now, I would. From the movie. You know the one. So I don't. Katrina with the service for the Panthers. Number 8 making that initial hit and into an unplayable position for number 0. It is a 5-2 game. Katrina service. Met by number 13 and out of bounds. Katrina service is unreturned. It should be a 7-2 game. Scoreboard says 6-2. I'm going to go with that. It's a 6-2 game in favor of the Panthers. Katrina service is an ace. YMCA. 7-2. Substitution for the Eagles. Number 3 coming onto the court and number 13 taking the bench. Here's a service. Met by number 3. Seeing that action quick and far. Aurora going over to Cammy, spiking that one inbounds. Number 8 hitting it up and over the net. Cammy sending that one right back. Goes off 3. Cammy keeping it upward. Spike comes down by Aurora. Hits the net from number 0. Number 1 trying to keep it alive. Not able to do so. It is an 8-2 game in favor of the Panthers by 6. Hitting the shins of number 8. Another substitution, number 7 coming onto the court. 9-2 is the score. Panthers in the lead by 7. Number 7 on the court, number 5 going off. Katrina service. Met by number 0. Number 1 almost able to dump it off. Too much fear of hitting the net there though. It is a 10-2 game. Panthers are in the lead by 8 now. Katrina service is just short of the net. Timeout by the Eagles. It is a 10-3 game. Oh my word. That is amazing. Whoever got Miss Simmons that. The Panthers have an official mascot. Oh my goodness. There's a substitution on the Panthers side after the timeout. Katrina taking the bench and Kylie coming into the back row here. I really need to do my research. Number 8 with the service for the Eagles. Met by Jill, sending that one right back. Number 8 keeping it alive. Number 3 setting it up. Number 7 one-armed it. Over and out of bounds. Good arm. Aim a little more aim than power next time. Looks like the libero. Kana going off and the libero Juliana coming onto the court. Service by Juliana. Met by number 6. Number 0 back sets that one over the net. Cammy's there to send that one into the middle for Aurora. Sets up Cammy, spikes that one right-handed. Out of bounds. So very close, but a close only counts in horseshoes. The ball's back there somewhere. What a stretch. 11 for the Panthers and 4 for First Baptist. Number 7 with the service. Right by Kylie going up to Aurora. Sets up Cammy. Bumps that one over. We'll take number 7 over to number 0. Sets someone into the middle. Number 1 hits it up and not over the net. 12 for the Panthers and 4 for the Eagles. Cammy is up to bat. Service goes off of number 1's fingertips and number 7's foot. Service met by number 8, going over to number 1, hitting it over to number 0, bumps that one up and over the net. Jill's there to send that one right back there. Number 1 making the first hit, and it's not enough to make it over the net. 14-4. Panthers have a 10-point lead. Panthers called for touching the net, carrying something or another. Maybe it was on camera for the signal from the ref. 13-5. Panthers are down by... I'm going to shut up. Number 1 with the service gets it up and over the net. Jill, how the heck did she make that over? Okay, Panthers at 14, Eagles at 5. I'm not going to question physics, even though she probably broke one of the rules of physics. I'm not entirely sure how she did that. She used the force to smack that one down afterwards. I don't know. Number 1 making the initial hit. Number 8 making the secondary. Number 0 finishes off the play. Out of bounds. 15-5. Panthers have a 10-point lead, just like I said a few services ago. for a service. Met by 7. Three-way tie for confusion. It is a 15-6 game. Panthers are still in the lead. Hold it up. We got a substitution for the blue team. Number 0 goes off. Number 2 comes on to serve it. Is this the first time we're seeing her? I believe so. Met by Sayla going over. No, Cammy to Sayla. Final hit made by Jill. It is a carry. Number 2 service. Met by Jill going over. Number 2 for the first hit. Number 3 tries to keep it alive. Not able to do so. It plays down here. I am sorry. LeBerry goes off. Kana comes back on. 16-7 is the score. Sayla gonna serve it up. Dish it out. Just like the waitress she always dreamt to be. Final hit made by number 3, making that one over the net. Kana to Kylie. Sets up. Who was that? Jill. Number 2 sets it into the middle. Number 3 did not want to go for it. Number 8 running for after it. Not able to get under it in time. 10-point lead for the Panthers. 17-7 is the score. Sayla service. Met by number 2. Not able to get enough juice on it. 6 goes over to 3. Calling that number 6 on a carry, I presume. No hand signals were made. No gestures were suggested. And Sayla service met by number 1 going into the front. Number 6 and number 3 finishes off the play. Looks like a roar forward to Kylie. Back sets that one up and over the net. Number 2 with the first hit. Number 3 finalizes the play. Kana over to Kylie. Back to Kana. Tips over. Number 2 hits it into the middle. Number 3 dumps it off. Kana gets the initial hit, makes it over. That's all she needed. Number 1 going over to number 2. Sets up number 8 to bump that one over the net. Aurora goes forward to Kylie. Bumps that one up against the net. Jill able to avoid it and able to get it over. Number 2 makes a secondary hit. Goes up and over. Kana sends that one right back. Number 2 going into the middle for number 8. Bumps that one up and over. Not touching the net, but went under it instead. And the Panthers get the point by default. Thank God I can breathe now. 19-7, Panthers are in the lead by, well, 13 now. It is a 20-7 game from that ace from Sayla. Oh man. Sayla service met by number 7 going up and not enough juice to make it over the net. 21-7. Panthers triple the Eagles score. I can do math. Sayla with the service. Met by number 1, making it up and over and out of bounds. Sayla service. Met by number 8, going over to number 3, dumps that one off. Kana getting down with it, but not able to keep it upward. 22-8. Service by number 6, met by Kana, getting it up and over and out of bounds. Number 6 service, met by Kana, and down to the floor. It is a 22-10 game. Eagles are going to keep fighting. They're going for that game 3. Or 6 of service met by Jill and out of bounds. I actually don't remember who won the first game. My memory is awful. I just do commentary and record the games. I don't actually pay attention. It's just verbally vomiting. It's 22-11. Panthers still in the lead by 11. Number 6 of service met by Kana, getting that one over the net. Number 2 going over to 3. Takes that one to middle for number 8, makes that one over. Cammy goes across to Jill, spikes that one down with what looks like a right wrist. Number 2 going to 3, setting up number 7, spikes that one up, and Kana returns it. Number 2, number 3, over to number 8, pumps it up, and Kylie did not escape, getting over the net. Number 1 getting it over. Aurora not able to keep it upward. 12-22. Eagles are only down by 10. 6 dropping the hammer. Met by Jill. Number 7 spikes it down. Sayla able to keep it up. Kylie trying to run under it. 22-13. Eagles down by 9. Timeout by the Panthers. 22-13. Panthers in the lead by 9. It is now number 6's turn to serve it up. Time to dish it out. Looks like Aurora making the initial hit. Kylie keeping it alive, and Jill hitting it up into the referee stand. It is 22-14. Why is this stand wibbly and a little bit wobbly? I don't know. I don't really care. Number 6 with the service. I'm a little curious how it kept, going first. 23-14 is the score. Jill with the service. Number 1 going into the middle. Number 8 keeping it upward. 7 smacking number 2 in the face. Able to finish off the spike nonetheless. Sailor able to finish it off. Number 7 hitting it up. And it is Panthers match points. My ears are ringing. I don't know why. Go about. Sorry, I was yawning. I was preoccupied. 9-point lead for the Panthers. Number 3 up to serve it. Met by Cammy going over to Kylie. Back to Cammy. Spikes that one up and down to the floor. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of game 2. 25-15 is the final score. Panthers take the game. Welcome back to the third game of the matchup between the two junior varsity teams of the Panthers and the Eagles from First Baptist. Just in case you don't want to read the title, I mean, I'll save you some time. Looks like Sayla starting us off with the service for the Panthers. Just making it over and starts out with an ace. Start with the right foot forward and, well, not the left one. Because everyone has a right and everyone has a wrong. English is weird. Sayla with the service, met by number 7, hanging up and under the net. Panthers looking at a 2-point lead early off in the game. English is weird. Why is the letter X there? You just replace it with EKS and it would be perfectly fine. Goes off 7 and out of bounds. 3-0. I can guarantee number 7 is not feeling good right now. Number 7's hit does not make it over. First Baptist coach looks like she's ready to substitute a player. Sayla with the service. Meeting number 8 goes into the wall. Number 13 trying to keep it alive, not able to go. Substitution and now is correct with the assumption. Number 1 coming in to play some defense in number 7's position. Middle back. Service by Sayla. Met by number 6. Number 8 was not able to get under it, and it is now a 6-0 game. Sayla is crushing these serves. Did that thing, holy curvitude. It looks to me like the ball kind of, curved, upward. Interesting. Service trying to get under that was number 1. Sayla needs to tie her shoe. Shoe or tie. To 2 or shy, 8-0. Panthers in the lead. And it serves and bounds. Another substitution for First Baptist. This might be the quickest game we've ever seen this season. Number 5 coming off and number 2 going on for First Baptist. Service met by 6. Number 13 hitting it with her right shoulder. And if she jumped, that might have made it over. Number 10-0 is the score. Goes off 2. 11-0 is the score. The one-man squad. Service met by number 1. Almost. I'll call that a playable position. That wasn't unplayable. If he tried hard enough, he could have got there. 12-0. Right by 2, and goes backward. Timeout for First Baptist. 2 points away from closing out the game is Sayla. Welcome back. Sayla coming up with that service. Might as well be a waitress. Able to return that one was number 3. Sayla getting that one into the middle. Kana not able to keep it upward. And they decide, hey, let's not go home empty-handed. 13-1. Number 6 with the service. Met by Jill and out of bounds. 2-13. The Eagles start their road back to redemption. Hit by Kana going forward to Kylie. Kana spiking that one over the net. Number 8 gets it up, but not over. Number 2 sending that one court wide. Number 13 misses the spike. Match point for the Panthers. This could be, in fact, the fastest game we've ever seen in Panthers history. I mean, no, I remember last year there was, might have been the season before SRSN was a thing. It goes off number 3, number 1 sending that one into the forward position. 8 finishing off the play. A little collision. Kami keeps it alive and out of bounds. It looks like the 2 that collided are okay. All smiles out here today. Number 13 with the service. Like I was saying, the Panthers ended up scoring, I believe it was 25-12 last year. That ball is out of bounds. I don't remember what team it was on. I just remember being here in the very next game. That series ended up going into a 5-game series. It was quite spectacular, if I might add. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the match. 15-4. Panthers are able to triumph over the mighty Eagles. And coming up next, the varsity game.